Let's get the last fucker done then. Welcome on board bus number 50. We'll be travelling to Louth via Rugby. The next stop by request will be Winnesty Lane. As we follow the 56 as far as Rugby Co-op, then we branch off. The first part of this route's already been covered anyway.
It's 31.
10:40.
It's quite busy as far as Russell, and then nobody gets on it.
No. Empties completely. And they all leave 2 stops from terminus. Which is strange because people say, oh, we're going right the way. But you leave like 2 or 3 stops prior to right the way. Please give your actual destination by means of the stop. Not that emptied by that surgery out there. There's an ermine. Now I don't trust this thing because it's not going to grip me very well. There's going to be a lot of me holding on. Because it doesn't jump out raw, that thing.
I don't usually sit on the right hand side normally.
Mm.
I'm normally over there.
I usually take this end, then it's more focused on where the actual end of the curb is. And if it is used for route learning, at least you can roughly average it out better.
I'll give it to my friend who's a bus driver in Nashville who wants to come to here.
Yeah, that's mostly what the playlist is for, while I've done a covered take and an uncovered take.
No, it's because his parents lived in that year.
That as well. I've got right up this bloody hill. This is straight away more wobblier than that Enviro was on Skegness. So this is going to be literal hell.
He's driving one of my darts today. That used to be in Dover.
Yeah, all 3 of ours are out. We've still got 149 that's been dead since about January 26th, which failed at Ellison Street. Luckily in the lay-by, so it's out of the way. Come on, we can get this heap of shit up here.
Same with that 66 Lucky. It was on the. It crashed in the depot, not the main line.
It was on the main line, the little branch off at Loversall.
At least it didn't cancel all the LNERs.
No.
Although if it did, then we would have got emergency guidance.
They go on for a while anyway. All main routes, yes please. Thought we were going to curb it then. So we're probably not going to call it Winnesty, because we never do. Even if there's someone in, we never wave them down. She's checking her feet, see if it's raining. Which if it does, it's going to completely fuck this up. We go right in order to serve the hospital. And then I can see if they've repainted the lines yet that I flagged back a few months ago now. When I did the Pronto on the X6, that little section to grab the last one in one go, you could barely see the lines at the Prism or Ancaster. Let's see if they've both been redone yet. It's now about 4 months on. I'm sure they've got the paint out in that time. Here's the return 50. Oh, that's going to be hell. That's the one I took to Boston.
Guess which one that
That's
is.
our Boston one.
Yeah.
27879. Actually, the only time you'd see Boston with this has been badly surfaced with next to no buses there because it's a full Trident depot and they weren't operating at all.
They used to do most of their interconnects on Route 1 and 3.
What's this 2-week block from the 27th of June? That's going to be very good. And we've closed that stop so we can't serve either of these. Yeah, they're not repainted, they've lied again.
Yellow.
Yeah, they ain't, so we can't serve either of them. Oh, they have repainted this one, look. But they didn't that one. Because these were both extremely faded. Mandatory timing point, we've got 2 minutes here.
This bus will wait 2 minutes to help regulate the service.
See if it can manage the next section on its own. I hope it does. I could have done with the shelf.
That bus stops have been.
Yeah, at least they've repainted both of these because they were practically invisible. It's only taken us 6 minutes to get here non-stop.
6 minutes already?
Yeah, that's it.
That means we've still got about another 1 hour and 50 to go.
At least on the first leg anyway. It's pretty bad. And fire, that says Nottinghamshire Health Service, we're recruiting NHS staff now. Love, you're at least 15 miles away from where you're meant to be.
Do we go into the hospital?
No, we don't. We serve this one, I think, straight up to Limekiln.
Is this the prison or?
Yeah, Her Majesty's Prison. Which is probably full of most coppers these days. There's loads that have ended up going in. Off we trot. So I don't trust that not to hop away. Right, the IC5's going to go in. I don't know. I did it with Stagecoach anyway because I know their fares. I ain't got a clue at Trident, they're not posted nowhere. And those PC coaches. So when they decide to start on, say, the 47th in Newark, it might cost me bloody 30 quid. Yeah, it's fucking mad, this thing. I need to hold it right away. Easy to hold, but this is one of the longest routes. Like, properly.
Store, which is closed.
Yeah, that's permanently closed again. It didn't last very long under Pone Stretcher, it's already gone. Because the original owner bankrupted it, and then they just haven't made anything back.
Here we go.
Left. To serve the Carlton Centre, or even the front and back sides of it, but not road the very rear.
And IC5 goes that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, connects and then goes round. This one's the Ford garage.
Oh, but never guess that.
No, I wouldn't either.
Not to mention the Volkswagen.
That tree needs cutting back and not just shaping. They've literally just shaped these trees and that's it. So that makes our first stop, Deacon Road.
I've been to that road before. When I was on the way to Cleethorpes, I stopped at that McDonald's.
I've never been in that one, I don't think. So here we've got to take the left lane, then swing right the way over.
Oh, I pick up and a drop off.
This is Deacon Road. Alight here for the Carlton Centre. The next stop by request will be Dunhill.
Yeah, then doors move. 10 minutes to get here, that was it. Our next mandatory stop is North Greatwell Service Station.
Which is that?
That's literally 5 minutes away. Then it'll be spot the stop because you probably can't find it. I've not assessed the route.
Neither did I.
You did Boston though, assessed that.
Yeah, and that's Sleaford.
Yeah, the scope was easy enough. You know, I've got to wait here for about 1,000 years to get out. Because we need to cross into the very far lane.
5 comes from the left, doesn't it?
5, that doesn't come up this section. He would then turn here and go straight up there. Oh, of course you're going to do that. Could have made that.
And of course the
Fuck it, I'm going to grab a shot for thumbnail. Then if I don't get anything else, that can be the Louth section. Hartford Loop line's closed due to urgent repairs to the railway.
Where?
Hartford Loop.
Oh.
Unspecified place, Stevenage Alexandra Palace.
That's all of it.
Around the Hartford, yeah.
So taking tickets are sected on Piccadilly line and replacement buses are in operation.
I doubt they'll be able to bus it like.
Unfortunately, I ain't got internet, so I can't get South East Tyrrell up.
No, I won't get much on cross country either. Just noticed that empty advertisement board there, led by the co-op. There's no sun yet. Unless it's behind me. No, I have here. There's one of them in there, and then it's just down to whatever's left. Got a small reflection. Where are we going? Let's go. So this is then where the 18 would turn off to serve Glebe Park, which is peak or Sundays. There is a lot of what it wants to be as well. So now we're on Bunkers Hill.
Going up the bunk.
You used to be able to leave off here to get to Cherry Willingham, but then they cut the middle section out for some reason. So it doesn't go right the way. Nah. Which I think is what this next one up there you could have done. But it doesn't go right the way through to Cherry or Reepham anymore. I don't know, they just chopped the section out in this direction. So this is Hawthorne Road here. Towards Skegness it says. Close enough.
From Mablethorpe, we can go to Cleethorpes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A51 or something strange.
I
There we
keep
go, the A157. It's straight across here for North Creekwell.
Are you into the district of West Lincoln? So this is not West Lincoln then, it's West Lindsay.
West Lincoln. You stay there, mate, because we can't stop, or we're both going to go into each other. Rugby Road East, straight across for Langworth. The only 1040 run we've got that would potentially match with the train is the 53 after his connection at Raisin. Because there's only a couple of minutes in it. Right, we're not going to call at the service station unless we have to, because no, we're coming on time.
This coming on time.
Just. It is slipping though. So with the changeover we've got to put onto the next route, we'll get it all back. So realistically, we can gain max 8 minutes and still make our own connection on this exact same unit.
Is that the 53? Is that a bus in front?
I don't know, it's not the 53, that goes the other way. Straight up the 46. This one's Lodge Lane, just thrown here. It's like that one in bloody Netlham for Netlham Heath, it's just lobbed there. We have no time here. Let's pick up and go. This needs repainting as well. Into the tree.
This is Cherry Tree Cafe. The next stop bar request will be Sudbrook Lodge entrance.
Coated this window. If you were driving from the top, you'd be driving blind. That puts us near enough 2 minutes down. Well till it doesn't.
At least it's not the 40 minutes on 10x. At least it's natural.
Or the advertised 45 that I was predicted when the 6, 9, 19 and everything else was diverted because the works at Pelham Bridge. Yeah, traffic was severe, but the bus company suggested it'll be 40 minutes late. I got through the block in maybe the delay of 12. I think we call it the Lodge because that's here. Next is Station Road Garage. You could there balance it out.
crossing down. Ow.
If they didn't, we'll be here for 20 minutes and lose a lot of time. Fucking hell. I didn't keep hold of that, that would have gone.
Station Road Garage.
Rod Langworth level crossing called for stops.
I went through Mablethorpe when I was coming from Lincoln Central.1 back into Cleveland. They got the where we terminate is the SEAL Centre.
Oh. This one will be the Memorial Hall. Yeah, Scotland line. We're on 22 now since we left. Even to get this far isn't bad.
There's 2 bus stops there. Well, 2 flags.
One's probably a school one then. Well, old schoolhouse.
About 21 minutes to Spain.
Something like that.
An old freight wagon in the back of that yard.
Well, people give a lot of junk.
I know I've got a couple of bus stops for that signalling.
But you have. But if they get stolen.
No, they fall off.
Is that where the old schoolhouse next is Bollington lay-by? When we get to this. Someone's moving house, quite literally. Here's a house. Fucking tight and all. It's there all the time on the 46, and they decide to roll next to each other and stay there. So you're behind a QB 40 because someone's literally moving
If
the
that
house.
was about 3 inches bigger, that would have been it for this.
3 inches bigger. Say.
Half a given, quarter of a mile, and WC 4/4 of a mile.
Give me 4 quarters. That woman on TikTok who said she had 4 quarters of a Chinese left and she ain't got half of it, but there's still 4 quarters left. That means it's all still there. The boxer frogs.
Wonder how much that is.
No idea. We've got a road closure coming up.
There's that one.
Don't know what road for though.
Road ahead closed. Road ahead closed at Rawcliffe Bridge. Hey, Rawcliffe Bridge.
Oh, old 17. No, it's down that way, the closure. There's an old 17 that sometimes pops down from Gainsborough and all, and that's 719. It was done a few days ago.
There's a scratch there.
The whirlwind's been battered. These are due replacement soon anyway, I'm just not exactly sure when.
Yeah.
I know it's the talk of the depot, but like Gainsborough's got no replacement because they've only got however many bloody MMCs that you always see on the 100, they've got no more. So that's maybe what, 5 or 6. And that's the absolute newest out there.
So the rest of their fleet is Tridents.
Yeah,
So
and they were the last depot to get rid of the Olympuses as well.
So they had no E400s.
I don't think they do. We're the nearest that has. And we've got a hell lot of shit sat in the depot. A Christmas marked up bloody open top. We still have the rail replacement coach. That's still there. Because someone did a picture recently of the side. Do you know when you pass over Pelham, you see that old green bus next to that?
That was one.
The old green thing? Oh, I suppose it's in base at the Transport Museum, around farm. Of course it did.
Suddenly on Flickr uploads photos of buses of the bus Gratney Yard in Yorkshire.
Oh.
Every bus goes there.
Oh.
I went to Google Maps and I found a Pierre seaside there.
Right, so next is Rugby Co-op, which is then where we part off from the 56. Bloody well. The stabilisation's a good thing in this, I don't know. I know I've probably done it. I know it made a right good job out of the 56 and that was pretty bad in some sections, but not this bad.
What about the IC5?
That was handheld with the bonky Nocton. Wedding receptions. Nobody can afford it when we're paying fucking £3 grand a year for electric. Hey? No, maybe.
RC5 was fun though, wasn't it?
Mostly just us on that thing. It was literally a school trip. There was no fucker else. Fucking hell.
They chopped the road over there.
What do you mean?
Well, it ended with tarmac and then it was grass.
Oh. Lincoln Road Goffo, that was cool apparently. You do you. It's slowing down for a speed limit.
Trees.
So if we destroy this we have to bring it back. That's the only thing, we can't leave it. Gainsbury could because we have the depot there. There's nothing out here.
Unless we bring up Brixby.
Unless we need to call, we're not stopping at the co-op.
Fire station and Livery. So we're going
Straight up. Oh, we are calling at the co-op then.
Somebody wants to go to the co-op then.
The stop for this is just at the traffic lights there, just after these cars. And then coming back, the 56 always spends about 5 minutes. Because it brings a hell of a lot back. The waiting house. Which needs a bit of a clean up.
Somebody's left a...
This is Rugby Co-op store. The next stop by request will be Rugby Town Hall.
So that's the town hall. And then we depart off to Barkworth. Half an hour to get here.
Traditional fishery ships next door to a kebab house.
And the clock on the ambulance stops wrong. That's straight ahead here. Town Hall and Cadwell Park. Unless I'm misthinking, the Grand Tour came out here once for Cadwell.
Who?
The Grand Tour.
Oh, Carpenter. I know they when they were doing Top Gear, they broke down in their electric cars at Brayford.
Yeah. It's must be Echo to charge them.
I'm surprised you never saw them.
No, I didn't. Next is a strange name stop, Wire Hill Lane. Then we go straight on to West Barkworth. Got 4 mandatory timing points coming up, if we need them of course. And that's West Barkworth's Manor House, East Barkworth's Post Office, the Cottage Corner in South Willingham, and the Heaneyage Arms in Hayton. I think that's how you read that one, I'm not sure. doing the 30 again. The 30's partially suspended in some areas. West Barclough. There's a fire van. I've seen them before.
Sounds lost his fire energy.
Probably. Right, ticket acceptance for that issue is Anglia, Hertford to London, undergrown towards Cockfosters, plus 6 Cruiser to London and overgrown from Enfield to Liverpool Street. We're about halfway to our first point now. To Louth.
Early.
Then we've got the rest to complete the leg, which literally throws us into nowhere at the very end of it. That 20-minute turnaround.
Leave far.
Instead we should be, I think, first of a pack of maybe 4 leaving though. Was, and can we spot the post office here? Oh, there it is.
What's this stop called?
East Barclough Post Office. Because it doesn't sound right on its own. Right, we've got a minute. We've got 1 minute here. No, we haven't. Yeah, over for South Willingham.
Which way we go? Down there or around the bend?
Round there, I think. Guess we're following it right the way round.
All temporary traffic lights.
Now we're going this way into a tree.
Lots of lights. Let's just hit on the front.
Time. Only just a vehicle wide. There's no one the rest of the time, there's no other space.
If I was drunk, I would thrash it out.
The only thing he's got to watch out if we do quick over all these random bumps, you're off into a tree. Boy, never coming back out again.
Round into a pigeon.
But even this is probably a full speed section, you're never going to do it unless you're stupid.
Is that a bus coming down?
No, it's a pull over part to let another vehicle past.
No, but where that person's
Oh, I don't know. That might be Colner Cottage, but I don't know. We're not even in South Willingham yet.
No, it looked like they were still still.
feel this bouncing for the rest of the day, even when we're not on here. Thank you.
When we got to Boston, we could have took the one that was still sitting there back.
No, we're the only running this section now. Next one don't leave Lincoln for another hour and a bit at 12:40.
And when we get to Mablethorpe.
That's what I mean, that'll be the next one back afterwards. There's alternative to other places, yes. But then this is the next direct one back.
This is the next direct service to Lincoln Central.
Via Louth. People seem to think has 4 different pronunciations.
What?
Yeah, they'd probably servo it if it was still in operation. I know most of the stations still intact and there's still, I think, either a singular or a pair of crossing gates in Louth. I don't know if we'll get through it though.
What's that about now?
There's still part of the station and a crossing gate originally kept. And like you pass a signal box in Boron Bain as well. Skegness route, but that one's still there, it's the only revenue to that line that is. Back into a 30 and I don't we did any more than like 20 in that section. This ain't gonna work. We've got to go right the way into this side.
Side or side?
Side.
So we probably would go into the side.
So far there's no road hanging piece like there was just there. That seems like we're calling this the corner cottage then, which means we've got a minute and a half here. 40 minutes on, we now leave this timing point. And then go left onto Hayton Road for Hayton. 10.5 miles to Louth. Coffee morning, Wednesday, 10:30. exists or not, I don't know. 6 hills.
I can't even see one.
I'm
Can't even see one hill, let alone
I'm
6.
guessing we follow this round. Because there's that goes up. Which puts us at 11:23. So next into Burr Bone for tipping cottages. Maybe if we can figure out 1.5 hourly.
Or maybe like individual shuttles, like hourly to Lateral, and then, you know, one link to Lateral, and then one link to Mablethorpe.
Yeah, even though the blinds say connecting 4, but always the through service.
I mean, like the 53, that either terminates at Market Race or goes through to Grimsby.
Yeah. Steep gradients ahead in winter conditions use different roads. That means it's going to be really fucking bad then. 45 minutes to get this far. Yeah. Whether the cottage at the post office, I don't know. I'll have to try and Google Match later and see how that looks. At least whilst this is front facing, should be able to detect something that way. It's worse when there's no flag and you're at the back. You really can't pick it out at all. Piscathorpe. Zip-lined hill. There's going to be a massive drop down as well. As we get into Gate and Lawald as part of Grimblethorpe. So far this anyway. This way.
This is the big bumpy one.
If there wasn't previously a reason to belt some of our vehicles up, this is it. pronto, it might have taken some of the boatiness away. Put together and this feels pretty loose. Now these should be more plastered to school or city roads, not these rural legs.
Louth
and Mablethorpe on the A157. Right up there. Thursday, but luckily it's Wednesday. So here we've got Thorpe Wheat Sheaf Marketplace, Chassis Bar and the bus station.
Humber Bridge, Lincoln and Grimsby.
B1200, Hubbards Walk, no side traffic. Skew timing slightly.
Oh look, some more temporary traffic lights. What is it? Well, temporary.
Pretty early anyway, so. Well, that was quick. We didn't even get to stop there.
Was it World Temporary Traffic Light Day?
I don't know. I think it's going to be worse with 6-9 and the school 19 in the next week or so. Because the school 19 won't, of course, take the usual route until term's ended, and that's maybe middle of the month, and the work starts on the 11th. That can't run down there.
I wonder what they're doing at Central Bank on the 14th.
I know no matter where it's to re-plug in the school. Irish Hill.
I bet it's probably to enlarge that other footpath.
I don't know.
Where was the buses parked then?
Bus station's somewhere a bit further up, and I think it's only got like 2 lanes.
I take it stuff needed about what we'll have to stay at the bus station.
Town centre in Boston. livery sat in the road.
Probably off Louth.
No, menswear. This road wasn't made for buses.
This bus wasn't made for buses.
No, but then we got to go around here.
Right side,
Coaches.
one people.
I think we're already here. So we've made a lot of time in.
How long have we got here?
I don't know exactly where we are. And then we'll come out here.
Oh, those things were at Louth.
I'm going to check Google before I end this part just to know where I am. Marketplace.
This is
This way we
Marketplace.
turn around. 2 more to go.
The next stop by request will be Jace's Bar.
How early are we?
Here, 2 minutes. It's taken us an hour to get to this part. That's not bad.
I see why this is now a Decker on a Wednesday. Everybody wants to go to the market.
Makes sense.
Well, one step at a two. Or one.
It's got another 2 minutes here. By timetable anyway. Then we get our break at the actual bus station for maybe 5 minutes. We're going now. Okay. We can wait out to the bus station, don't matter. Oh, it's busy round here. They've got the full market on show. Rose closed plant pots. So it must be like a weekly event then.
Probably why this is Decker.
Maybe. Could do with a more suitable vehicle though.
Lincoln Co-op travel. I haven't even seen a normal Co-op travel.
The Aldi White Swan.
Peacocks.
They closed in town.
That's the most smallest peacocks I've ever seen. We shot them.
I say. So then this one here is,
Oh gosh.
yeah, chassis bar apparently. Bye.
Oops.
So these stops are complete utter nonsense. It won't get any easier to identify. There's going to be a lot of Google chase up. Here we've got a very sharp left, I think, unless we do go straight. Oh, we do go straight.
We wouldn't fit down there if this
No.
was an Optus, so furniture store.
Skegness. Here we are, here's the bus station.
This is Louth bus station.
Oh, it's listed in platforms.
Louth bus for the 10.
We are now approaching Louth bus
Platform
station
1B
where this
or
service
platform 1A.
terminates. Passengers for Mablethorpe should remain on this bus as we will depart in 5 minutes. Thank you for travelling with Stagecoach.
And the next one. Departing from platform 1A.
Welcome on board bus number 50. we'll be travelling to Mablethorpe. The next stop by request will be Priory Road.
Bye bye.
Don't
We
get
get left
much,
again.
You don't get much room in platform from me.
You don't. He's leaving with us, but then he's got to make his way back. I'd have preferred him. Got to wait a year to leave.
Can you pick up my GoPro for me?
I thought, was there something else then?
Cheers, mate.
Thank you. There's a more put together bus station that just lacks actual information. 1150 Mablethorpe, first stop Priory Road. I don't have a clue where that is.
If I forgot to do a Google Maps
But then
check.
this run's a lot shorter than that one, because this is maybe 50 minutes at most. And that's adding 3 for traffic. So it should be a total of 47. Making them the total run, start to end, about 1 hour 48.
Yeah, you gotta stop the rat then. Oh yeah.
Let's go in this end now. So that when we get there, we've got 23-minute turnaround if we're bang on time. If we're early, it makes it 25. Before we come right the way back again. Leave platform 3A back there.
So we could always go by Cleveland again. Don't get 53.
I just don't want to take all day at the job. Because we've got 2 hours to bump back doing nothing. Because then I'm literally just riding passenger. Because I've done my work once we get over there. I've just got to bring it back. At least it's the last one I've got though. Then if we decide I want to do PC's 47, that's literally maybe a
Well, if we
45-minute run.
What happens if we make 31X?
We won't make it. That and this probably won't have the storage for it. It's running on 20 gigs worth now. This has taken about 3 so far. Washerman dry, and you forgot the M for Triumph. You can't just dry. You're going to do dry your hair instead. St Bernard's Avenues. So far with phone stops that aren't even tagged. One end.
Some stop.
So I've got to try and look for the bump as well. Like failing everything, tag it as the one across from it. Is my best bet. So then we'll do a stop here as well for St Bernard's Close. There's the stop at the side of the road, nothing this end. Next is on to Queensway.
Every time it's all the pavements.
There's a random stop house as well, for a stop that's probably Queensway. The road there was called the Link. Here's a random stop, this one's probably Wood Lane.
If that is a school.
It's the Leisure Centre.
Magnifica.
Meridian Leisure Centre.
Does that mean 222 go there for Leisure?
Doubt it. There's a stop from that end. He needs to fix one of his brake lights. So it doesn't matter if the top don't function, but you have to have the left and right functioning.
There's the other railway line.
Yeah. It says there's a gate round here somewhere. With it its signal box or whatever.
And is it gone?
No, it's there because Paul came down here yesterday.
Paul?
Yeah, my manager. He was down here yesterday having a look around.
I can't believe it. The heat's on.
Your manager?
The heat's on. That's why it's so hot.
He leads the group. I'm the timetable and stats person.
Oh, Paul Brigmore.
Yeah, but he leads the joint. So logically he's my manager and then I manage what I manage. Bresley Road. Louth Mablethorpe and Manby. This section's like doing the raise and run. You got them through the middle of some random bits.
Hey, you guys, do you think the heat's on?
Hey?
Feel down there. Do you think the heat's on? In the bus, the heat.
Yes,
Yeah.
so then.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Mm.
I just told the driver. I think it's run by the bloody computer.
If it's old enough to have one.
Well,
Florence Wright Avenue. So next is Legbourne Road, which used to be a station on its own.
you feel it? Have you got one on your side?
Right, I've got one up here.
We've got the benches, the heater. Can you feel the heater's on? It's on. It's on the side. We've been wrong by the
I don't think this is young enough to have a computer. It's like 40 years old, aren't they? Who's it? Oh, that's Legbourne Road, that's actually signed. Then we've got Vale Garden Centre spelled funny. Straight across for Alford and Mablethorpe and Legbourne. Oh, this is a blind roundabout. They never shave them so you can see through them. Makes it all the more dangerous. This was part of the Wolds, I think, back in its day. It actually existed properly. Here's a stop.
This is Nutty Cottage. The next stop by request will be Howson's Lane.
That's the guy that didn't know where he wanted, and I don't know exactly where we bloody are. Apparently that would have been the garden centre then. So next on to Kennet Farm, Nutty Cottage. Hoson's Lane. Here we are. Open. This old semaphore platform and signal box. Probably. Station road, that's no surprise, mate. Didn't need a sign to tell me that one. Hoson's Lane then. Then what's his next is Leghorn Post Office. Hoson's there, so what the hell was the other one? Must have been Little Cottage. That's the post office one that side. Straight into a van that's parked on a corner. Stop that as requested. guess the signs are just precaution because it's not actually happened yet. Which nobody really follows the skid risk speed limit anyway. So then we're going to gate on top.
Gate top. Or at the top.
No idea. At the top of something. Closed and moved as well. Everything seems to these days. 23 minutes to get here to
Within post office. The next stop by request will be Field Lane.
What time were you here?
A minute ago. So we're still going to get a decent turnaround time anyway. Anything anything above 5 minutes is pretty good. To say we've got a box 20 odd. I bought my son a wrap from the co-op this morning, so I've got something. Then I can stay with the bus.
Oh my god. Father Selman is the seal.
See what there is, I don't know what the prices would be, but with it being a seaside resort, I wouldn't expect it pretty cheap.
What, seal or seal?
Okay?
The seal I've seen.
I wouldn't expect any bargains like this one. And especially given its independence at the beachfront. No road markings, there haven't been down my own, but that Moorland Avenue for years.
Well, like,
Oh, the thing just fell. It came out the hole.
instead of fiddle 4, fiddle 4.
It broke itself, never mind.
Like,
Oh,
fiddle 4, not pedals.
looking at the last leg with like 15 minutes left, I can throw this in my bag afterwards and then pick up another one at some point. £4 now.
How much?
£4.
Where from?
Poundland.
So you're charged £3.
I don't know what it were, 5 I think it used to be.
Well, that was it.
I don't know, I know it just collapsed onto itself though. Like completely. Sod it, I'll take the remaining duty by hand. It's completely collapsed. Deep as shit. I've got a lot left anyway, so it won't look so bad handheld. So half a while. Looks like she was picking the grass by hand, just put in a bucket.
At least they spotted them. This is a big turn in the road.
No idea. Monteville Marsh.
No, the ball still happened.
where Beesby Road was then?
How did the post office are?
No idea, and they're never actually where they're meant to be.
Other place. Are they?
Bunch of caravan parks up next. Willows, then Grange. Possibly. So that's Willows, next is Grange.
How long we got till then?
Another 10 or so minutes because we don't end at the last station. We end in the North End car park.
Yeah.
Nor do I.
Actually, I did do a pre-queue check, but I only did one custom.
Yeah.
Mablethorpe North End car.
It's strange that we end right the way over there. It don't really serve much of a purpose because there's next to nothing there. Fine, you've got a sort of cafe restaurant thing,
And you
but
got
that's
these-
practically it.
And a seal architecture.
But for it being the main terminus, it has a lot to be reconsidered.
I couldn't actually find where the main bus station was.
That's the Grange.
Somewhere
Missing the flag, someone stole it.
the World Railway somewhere over there.
Yeah. Next we go into Mablethorpe for crossing.
Crossing.
Cross in. I guess it's a B&B. Must have been. Straight on. But what it won't happen though, like everything else, it'll just be taught with no feet. Like this Great British Railways, it's got no feet. It's just a vanity project that's not going to happen. And that's the exact words of a Freightliner driver.
Open 7 days a week, 9 till 5. No thank you. It said they're painting the grass out of concrete. Literally, we used to have it.
Let me see if there's a flag on the next one to figure out exactly where we are.
Yeah, yellow one.
Every Thursday through traffic, please follow diversion. Yeah, that makes it Church Lane then.
Strap,
There she goes. Oh.
This is Church Lane. The next stop by request will be Mablethorpe Primary School. "35 minutes to get this far. Grayscroft, we pass their depot shortly.
Look like school runs, something like that.
We pass their depot shortly after the bus station. Next we've got a primary school.
Break time.
Lunchtime, 25 past 12.
There's a separate crossing there. York stores.
I don't know. Next we'll put us at Alexandra Road.
Despite this being busy, it's not served by many public transport
No.
links.
It's barely got any. One of the seaside resorts here that has no railway.
Or even the proper bus connection.
No. Basically nothing. Probably why most people do go Skegness, just because you've got more links. Alexandra Road. This is Alexandra Road. The next stop by request will be Mablethorpe bus station.
Been there before. Oh, they've got a normal car instead of Lincoln's private owned car.
I'm guessing this is oddly the bus station. Don't ask me why, because I ain't got a clue.
It says interconnect on the bus stop.
This is Mablethorpe bus station. The next stop by request will be Grayscroft coach depot. Exactly. After this is the Grayscroft coach depot. And the final leg towards the North End car park, where we should get there in about 10 minutes' time.
Ideal that shop down there is. Champion's bar. I'll take it there, the shelves. Say with champagne. The vent shed.
Oh, there's the depot. This is Grayscroft coach depot. The next stop by request will be Alexandra
The
Road.
name of the butchers. There.
Yeah, Woodcocks. Business as usual. Yeah, you're not open now, are you? And now we'll repeat several stops.
I've just been to Woodcocks.
Good for you.
That butcher's got to go to got a woodcock. Probably Pinocchio's there.
Mm.
Skegness.
Here we go, North End car park for connections.
Fish and chips, mushy peas, cold drinks takeaway.
Mm.
Dead slow entering and leaving this yard.
3 miles an hour. About half hour. And when we get down there, we're just fannying here for some reason, gaining time.
Because they don't know, because they can't move the bus up.
Yeah. We're going now. Now let's take this thing down to the North End to finish.
Two push bit. TL Louth. I thought we were in Mablethorpe.
Yeah.
What's that restaurant called Louth?
I don't know. And why is there all them spikes on them traffic lights, look?
Pigeons.
Oh. Looks stupid.
Snap. I took. Yeah, the blue one.
Oh, I'll see that when we move off. You got Uncle Sam's Mega Market.
Oh, I know who Uncle Sam is. Fine Sam. He was an uncle. And he
Right,
Uncle Sam's and Snake and took. Mablethorpe Carpet Warehouse.
So the bits we reserve is Alexandra Road and the primary school will branch off to Orchard Way.
Taking me turn right here.
I haven't a clue.
Look at that station road.
Yeah. We just came down here a couple of minutes ago. This is Alexandra Road. The next stop by request will be Mablethorpe Primary School. Now with delay to do the final few stretches. Now we're slowly eating into our standing time.
We'll probably have to get off and then get back on.
Well, it'll be locked up anyway.
What?
It'll be locked up anyway. There's no need to keep it open for 20 minutes. And because it's irregular service, the whole journey back again. Parking at the seafront. which would be the North End car park.
Flags until Christmas.
He's just going to park in the middle of the road. And then stop for Orchard Way, but knows where that is. Final few now. Jacqueline Regent, Ivel, Golf Road, Links Avenue, the Caravan Park and the North End car park. So max another 3-4 minutes.
Is that on the... So what's the delay?
It's suggesting about 9, but then it needs to ring like the previous bits up. And it's working off the double report of those previous stops that we went through. Huge Tesco's though. Peter Chambers Way.
Why is Sainsbury's don't get to Tesco's?
No idea, they probably prefer it there. And they got the first job go, but that is a massive one. That's ultra big Tesco.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Crescent's that little hub. Still on here. Thought we were completely emptied out by now.
Probably 1 or 2 people downstairs.
No, it will just be us taking it to the very end. Eh? Yeah. I think, unless it's part of a cafe, I'm not sure. I think there's one in the Oval when we get there anyway. I don't know exactly what is, but there we are. That's Seaview, not the one we want.
I think that was the one I want.
Maybe. Let's continue and find North End.
Oh look,
Yeah, it's the train.
these ones look like
Because Google caught that at the North End. And they will ask their footers when.
I wonder if it's just like, there's enough bus in front.
Old bus stop there.
What?
Old bus stop just gone.
Yeah, that's for, I think that's for the steam train.
Probably. Unless that would be Caravan Park one. Which then means literally the final straight into the Oval.
That's, they just missed the steam train. Behaviour. Still great big walks.
Right, I think we're practically here now. Here we are, the ferry boat inn, which is closed.
Johnson Bros buses.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Everything's shut up shop, the looks of it.
We're now approaching Mablethorpe North End car park, where this service terminates. Thank you for travelling with Stagecoach. Change here for onwards connections towards Skegness.